Dream Team. It's your boy D-Neil back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Jimmy slams the entire nation of Australia. Jimmy's Insults Part 5, 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. And before we dive in, need you to smash that subscribe button, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. What you got?
Rob started brushing his teeth 9 years ago, and great news.
You only need the setup. He's only made the punchline.
Rob started brushing his teeth 9 years ago, and great news, he's nearly finished. John actually reminds me of Tom Cruise, mainly because he reminds me of Dustin Hoffman in Rain Man, which reminds me of Tom Cruise. Earlier this year, Johnny became a father again. At 7 pounds and 2 ounces, the sandwich Johnny ate while his wife gave birth was bacon, sausage and tomato. In the Farsi language, the term tiam describes the sparkle in someone's eyes when you meet them for the first time. For me, it's a sparkle I most often see in the glint of my headlights in the lay-by off the westbound A42 outside Hemel Hempstead on Thursday nights. John got married recently, so sorry ladies, but one of you had to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Joke's on you, mate, because you said A42 outside Hemel Hempstead, and the A42 doesn't go near Hemel Hempstead. The A42 connects the M42 to Nottingham, so good luck when this goes out, mate. You're going to get absolutely owned.
Saying Susie's anecdotes about lexicography are boring, but it's illegal to talk to her whilst operating heavy machinery.
Susie, stop this. I'm not
saying they're boring, but I am saying it's illegal to talk to her while operating heavy machinery.
I've been on this show a few times, and this always happens, okay?
Yeah,
and so I think what we need is a more aggressive return, okay? And I thought this might happen, so I've written some put-downs that you just need to slam back, okay?
Okay, well, I'll just do the next.
Yeah, you do that one.
The only person who's put more people to sleep than Susie is the manager of Dignitas.
Jimmy, you look like the average man on the street, and that street is creepy ventriloquist doll street in a weird-looking town.
That's not that good. You didn't write that one, and you know that wasn't as good as Insult. We need better ones written for. Susie. Come on.
We've got 2 more of those, so if anything else comes, we've got 1 more.
Actually, dang, Jimmy do kind of look like one of them ventriloquist dummies. Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, that wasn't as bad when I think about it.
Of those. We're ready.
Rachel hosted a TV show called Memory Slam, which somewhat ironically, everyone forgot to watch. when was that on? I missed it. Memory Slam.
I never saw it.
Oh, well, you got that in common with everyone else. When he was growing up, Australian Sam wanted to be a vet and worked in a zoo. It's a shame that he didn't keep it up. There is a gap in the market now for an Australian animal expert since we lost Steve Irwin and Rolf Harris.
R.I.P. to a legend. I don't know who Rob was, but Steve was my guy.
Well, I suppose, you know, first things first, I don't associate leprechauns with Christmas. Why are you dressed like that?
That's an L, right?
Just so everyone knows, leprechauns are quite offensive to a lot of Irish people because they represent stereotypes.
You realise you're saying this while wearing that, yeah?
It's a different hat. If it was like a top hat, then that might work. If it was a pure red hat, I'd be a gnome. There's a subtle difference between the different slightly magical creatures going on here.
That's all well and good, but just tell us where your gold is buried.
Days at Cambridge were the most boring time of her life. Well, that's all about to change as you're on John's team tonight.
This is like a great best man speech.
I did a best man speech at my brother's wedding, and his wife was pregnant, and I opened up with "It's lovely to see them together." The bride's legs, that is. I promise you that the bride's family left the restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Very bad call.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding in the countryside, and there was a sheep giving birth in the field while the wedding was going on in the marquee.
Oh, wow.
And the best man ended the speech was like, and a new life is born. The sheep's given birth. Everyone ran out into the field with their champagne and stuff. And the sheep's baby was dead.
Keep it light, is it? We just started.
Pull that one out in a wedding.
Oh, that's Dobby. I'm tripping. That's Dobby. I was like, I'm looking at her like, I know her. Like, was she on Taskmaster? It's Dobby from Peep Show.
I was at a wedding and the bride was shot. Right between the eyes.
Susie used to live in Berlin. She was so boring they considered putting the wall back up. The Irish language has a different set of numbers to count inanimate objects rather than living things. It goes 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. Countdown audience members send Susie questions about words which have been puzzling them for years. But Susie just chucks them in the bin because when she's off the clock, she doesn't give a shit. According to the University of Glasgow, there are over 420 Scottish terms for snow. They include snow way pal, I've got snow money, and snow vegetables for me.
Snow way pal. I got snow money. Snow vegetables for me. That's good, bro. Jimmy be on fire with these. Do he write all of these, or is it writers that be writing them for him, bro? Because these be on fire.
Rachel knew from an early age she wanted to use her math skills to help people. Help people waste their afternoon sitting on the sofa watching other people unjumble letters.
David, can I borrow one of those? To Jimmy Carr is going to be a verb in the dictionary. It means to expose yourself to the mourners in a pet cemetery.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Comedian, writer and broadcaster, what's next for Sean Locke? Well, he's about to lose a game of Countdown to John Richardson. When he was younger, John didn't want to be a comedian. Congratulations. John keeps his DVDs in alphabetical order, which means no matter what film he wants to watch, he can go to his DVD shelf and know instantly how anally retentive he is.
What do you do about the on a DVD? The Lord of the Rings, does it go under T or is it under L, comma, the?
I'm putting it under L. I'm putting it under L, yeah. We're the L, comma, the. Yeah, we're putting it under L. That's me.
It's one of the big questions.
You're in that one, aren't you?
Aragorn, I am. Oh God, I just saw myself.
Now, if you've ever wondered what type 2 diabetes would look like
Oh
if
my
it came to
God.
life and got a job in show business, it's Johnny Vegas!
Do you know I actually got invited to talk at a conference on living with diabetes and I don't have it? They just presumed that I would have. Because of my girth.
Johnny Vegas there, who doesn't know he has diabetes.
Oh my God.
There's nothing wrong with going to the loo 19 times a day. Alright, I like sugar, it makes me sleepy.
Having a beard these days is very fashionable, and a lot of credit can be given to David for doing his best to put an end to that. They've done any better. David.
Aisling had a good one. Auditor. I thought that was very good, Aisling.
It comes from the Latin meaning to hear.
The Latin to hear.
Yeah.
Could you not say boring things?
I've got one
Yeah,
left.
give me one more.
Laying on him, Dent.
Do you want to come at me first? Jimmy, your laugh is beautiful. And by beautiful, I mean sounds like a balloon animal being violated by a fox.
God dang!
Susie Dent is the longest-serving member of the Countdown team, having first appeared in 1992. I once asked her, Susie, what's your secret? She said, I once kicked a dog to death. Sam trained as a vet, then turned to comedy, and he's known in both careers for his put-downs.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, Sam, as an Australian, what do you make of British culture?
Not much.
Oh.
I like Come Dine With Me, it's pretty good. In fact, look at it, I found a British tapas menu. This is a real thing, a British tapas menu. And guess what's on your bloody British tapas menu here? Scotch eggs, fish fingers, and porridge. On your
Porridge? I've never had porridge. I guess I can't judge it. But I don't think I ever will have porridge.
tapas menu, people. That's on your tapas menu.
Why are you saying tapas wrong?
Tapas. What am I to say? Tapas.
You think tapas sounds like someone's
Not double
tapping?
P-E-R-S.
Well, what is
tappers?
What about
tapas. I want tapas. You know,
What are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying.
Tapas.
Tapas.
You work in a tapas restaurant.
Do not look like I work in a bloody tapas menu. Whatever.
Where was this tapas menu?
Just in the bowels of London somewhere.
Latashka.
Where?
Latashka.
What's Latashka?
It's a Spanish tapas bar for gentlemen with moustache.
A Latashka. I like the sound of that place. That sounds kind of nice. I like you. I didn't last time. It wasn't good. You're nice. I can tell you're nice.
It just takes 2 goes at me.
Stop it.
Well, I think those two are now flirting. This was
I've just got issues with, like, British culture's pretty good, but you don't have much culture. I mean, really, when you really think about it, like, especially when it comes to food, it came from the Nords or the Vikings who invaded, I believe.
I can't believe an Australian is sitting there accusing us of having no culture.
We've got culture.
Yeah, because of that well-known Australian cuisine you guys invented when you started existing 5 minutes ago.
technically all of your food is prison food.
He slammed you! He slammed you!
I'm not saying Rob's got big teeth, but Rob is 98% calcium. I'm not saying Rob's got big teeth, but at summer solstice, loads of druids make a pilgrimage to his mouth and dance about. But Rob is one of the most wanted comedians on the circuit, mainly by ivory poachers. We're going a bit carried away, Rob.
It's all right, mate.
I love when he clowns Rob Teeth, bro, and when he clowns John, bro. Those are his best ones, bro. But yeah, he really came at this Australian comedian, bro. Sam Simmons. That's all we got. And you guys got a further video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. It's your boy D-Neil. Out.